What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's get to it. All right, you guys. So, the week of July 29th is going to be one of the most exciting weeks in boxing that we've had in recent probably years, where we will have count them, three of the top three pound for pound fighters in the world in any order you want to put them. I'm just going to name them off. Naoya Inoue, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. They all will be fighting in the same week. But we're going to talk about right now the big time fight with Naoya Inoue, the monster, versus Stephen Cool Boy Fulton in Japan, July 25th. This is an excellent big time fight in my opinion. A lot of you guys, I know I've commented on this a few times. And I listen to everything you guys got to say. Trust me, I'm always paying attention. And a lot of you guys are like, nope, it's not going to be a good fight because of this, this, and this. Well, let me give you my reasons why I think this is going to be a good fight. Naoya the Monster Inoue is 24 wins, no losses, no draws, with 21 explosive big-time wins coming by way of knockout. He is pound for pound one of the top three fighters in the world, as many people peg him to be. He is a three-division world champion, former undisputed bantamweight world champion. In his last fight, he got an 11th round knockout over Butler. I forgot his first name. Butler didn't even come to fight. Dude was on his heels. It's no knock on Inoue in any way, pun, nah. But yeah, the guy, he just didn't show up to fight. I believe even if he did show up to fight, he was still gonna get knocked out. That's just how good the monster is. And Stephen Fulton, he is 21 wins, no losses, no draws, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Really good. His knockout ratio shows that he puts on a display of class in the boxing world. A lot of people are like, oh, he don't have the power, this and that and that. His last fight out, he had a unanimous decision over Daniel Roman. It was a good fight, man. Before that, I know it was a big time controversial win he had over Brandon Figueroa. That was a majority decision. And, that was a little testy, but nothing that I believe he won that fight. And I believe it was close. And after Inoue became undisputed, he made it known that he was going to move up into the super bantamweight division. Now, there's 2 fighters in the division that hold all the belts. But Naoya Inoue, he used his WBO right. With the WBO, if you hold their belt and you decide to move up, you can pretty much skip the line and challenge for a title at any time. So that's what he did. And Fulton holds the WBC and the WBO belts. And excuse me, this is that's what's on the line. As of right now, the betting odds have Inoue as a minus 340 and Fulton as a plus 250. Some great big odds right there, right? So, as you guys know, the monster, he can put that pressure on. He can box really well. He has hand speed, and obviously he has a crazy amount of power to be so small. And ultimately, that's a big deal in this weight class, in any of the lower weight classes, I should say as well. And Fulton, while he doesn't pack that type of power, he definitely has a punch, but he's more on the skill display of things. He puts on skill displays as he gets most of his victories. You know, you go back and watch with Daniel Roman, it was a unanimous decision. Yeah, he got hit a couple times, but it was nothing that was so significant to where it was like, oh, he needs to make this type or that type of adjustments. Didn't really come to that point in that fight. Now, with the Brandon Figueroa fight, with Brandon Figueroa putting all that pressure on him, coming on him, boom, 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 the entire time, just on him, on him, on him. He was fighting on the inside, landing combinations on the inside, you know, keeping his jab and his chin down, landing those combinations in there like that. And that ultimately got him the victory. So with this fight with Inoue and Fulton, I believe Fulton will win this fight by split decision. Split decision. I believe this fight is going to go the distance and be close. Split decision in Cool Boy Fulton's favor. Y'all say, why do you think that, man? You crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know boxing. Listen, guys, listen. These are my opinions. And I love when you guys give me your opinions because I do my best to, you know, chime in and stay in tune with you guys. So I want to hear what you think as well. But the reason being that I believe Inoue is going to be Inoue. I believe he's going to come forward. He's going to put that pressure. I believe he's going to throw those bombs. And those bombs, a lot of them are going to come early. And I'm not saying his power don't carry an entire fight. I'm not going to say that because it does, as we seen when he fought Butler in his last fight. His power carries. But I believe Fulton, high ring IQ, really good footwork, has improved upon that, especially in his last fight. And he put on a good display of being able to fight off the back foot against Brandon Figueroa. Ultimately, I believe with his hand speed, ring IQ, and footwork, he is going to frustrate and cause problems for Inoue. Now, when I say problems, I don't mean dangerous power problems or any of that. I'm just saying that he's going to cause him problems as far as like making him miss, making him work to get him against the ropes, making him work to get him against in the corner, et cetera, such like that. So that's why I believe Stephen Cool Boy Fulton will win that fight by split decision. Also, I want you guys to understand that it will never be, you know, the betting odds, you know, of course, you fighting a former undisputed champion, I'm sure, and on top of that, you know, you're fighting in that champion's backyard, that champion's home country. You know, sometimes the odds, a lot of times, always will be in that fighter's favor. There's no problem there. So, you know, a lot of people were saying, like, why would he go over there? You know, he moved up and this is your division or at least half your division. He should come fight here. I mean, they could have fought in, you know, Las Vegas, NG Grand, or Texas, wherever wherever. They could have fought anywhere. But give Fulton his credit for taking this fight in Inoue's home backyard, you know how they say it, in his backyard. Give him some credit right there because most champions wouldn't even do it. Most champions would be like, no, you come into me. So I'm going to take, as I said before, Stephen Cool Boy Fulton to win that fight by split decision. And don't be surprised if Inoue does win the fight, but if he loses, look for a potential rematch, and that potential rematch could probably take place before the end of this year. So that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop that comment in the comment section for me. I can't wait to go back and forth with you guys. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that subscribe button, share button, all of those hit that bell icon. You get all the new notifications coming up because I got plenty more coming up after this week, baby. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Peace.